This is a condenser microphone plugged into Osmo Pocket 3 camera through its USB port. The interface is Shure MVX2U XLR to USB adapter. The microphone is a Sennheiser E965 stage condenser mic. These tests require going back and forth between my laptop or PC and the camera because the MOTIV app obviously isn't running on the camera. So I'm going to go back and forth over and over to see what is really happening here. What is being saved on this adapter when I unplug it? Right now, on the MOTIV app, I turned on phantom power. I have to have phantom power for this microphone. I set the gain to 30. Everything else is off. In the MOTIV app, I set the gain to 0. Gain 0. In the MOTIV app, I set the gain to 60. I can see it worked. In the MOTIV app, I set the gain back to 30. So it has a 0 to 60 in the MOTIV app. It's halfway. On the camera, when you plug this adapter in, it's a minus 20 to plus 30 range, 50. With mic 2, it's a 24 decibel range from minus 12 to plus 12. You plug this in, it's minus 20 to plus 30. So I'm going to leave it at 30. That appears to work, and carry on with more testing. In the MOTIV app, the gain was left at 30. Compression was turned on to heavy compression, the highest compression. In the MOTIV app, the gain was left at 30. The compression was reduced from heavy down to medium compression. In the MOTIV app, the gain was left at 30. The compression was reduced down to light compression. In the MOTIV app, the gain was left at 30. The compressor was turned off. So we're back where we started. Just a preamp, everything else is off. In the MOTIV app, the gain was left at 30. The equalizer was engaged but left at default, which is the middle 0 dB. In the MOTIV app, gain was left at 30. The EQ is still engaged. It was raised to the top on all frequency bands, plus 6 dB across all frequencies. In the MOTIV app, gain was left at 30. In the equalizer, everything was dropped down to 0. So all frequency bands were reduced to the bottom in the EQ. MOTIV app, the gain was left at 30. The EQ was reset to default, which is the middle 0 dB. In the MOTIV app, gain was left at 30. Everything was turned on. Compressor on, heavy. The limiter on, maximum. The EQ is on but left at default. Everything is on. The gain was left at 30. Everything was turned off. So the compressor is off, the limiter is off, the filters are off, the EQ is off. It should be just a preamp. All of the DSP is off. This is a Sennheiser E965 condenser stage mic plugged into the Shure MVX2U digital audio interface. It's an XLR to USB interface plugged directly into DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This opens the door to any kind of microphone except like ribbons, basically.